see what horrors from God Parz is going to tell us about today, shall we? Let's start with the world's most painful plant.
Touching this plant will put you in the hospital.
I'm dying.
This is the Gimpy plant, a piece of foliage native to the land down under. And
If I... Here we go. If I remember correctly, this is also called the plant. Because of the fact that the pain of it can last so long and is so unbearably bad. If I also remember correctly, what Gimpy translates to from the Aboriginal language is stinging tree, stinging tree. Like, they wanted to make sure that you knew that this thing would cause you pain. They wanted you to know.
plant, a piece of foliage native to the land down under.
Because
and
of course it
no
is.
one, not only is the thing venomous, it is in fact the most painful plant on the planet. Because yeah,
of course it is.
Man, even the fucking leaves down here have a problem with me. Growing in the rainforests of northern Queensland, these hell bushes are covered
Obviously.
in tiny hairs that upon closer inspection aren't hairs at all and are actually thousands of hypodermic needles waiting to stab you and break off inside your skin if you so much as brush them. Once inside you, these needles will inject you with, I am not kidding, neurotoxin.
Because of course. Anything involving Australia has to involve neurotoxin. Always. Always.
And cause absolutely excruciating pain. I mean, like, comedic levels of pain. With one person describing it as being covered in hot acid and electrocuted, and another one...
don't do that. Please don't stick a fork in an outlet. For your health.
Woman saying that it was straight up more painful than childbirth, and she'd given birth 4 times.
Oh, God. Yeah, she would know. She would definitely know.
And the f***ed up part is, the neurotoxin isn't even lethal.
Are you kidding me? It's not even lethal. So this thing is hurting you just for fun.
So this spiteful c*** of a plant is hurting you purely for the love of the game. Mind you, there are reports of people saying getting stung by this thing is actually worse than being put in the ground. This is because Groot's little hellspawn cousin here can continue hurting you for literal years.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Is that this pain can go on for a long time.
After being stung. This is because those thousands of little hypodermic needles are actually made out of silicon, meaning your body can't break them down. And how thin they are, your skin will usually close up over the top of them, meaning that these neurotoxin-emitting slivers can sit inside your skin for literal years.
The fucking Lightning McQueen cars. And just the caption, pull off your skin. Oh, God.
Is releasing more neurotoxin any time that they're moved or disturbed. This constant, chronic, agonizing pain is so unbelievably bad that there have even been records of, trying not to get banned here, people Alt F4ing existence to make it stop.
That's kind of what I thought.
This incident came from a man who accidentally used one of the plant leaves as toilet paper.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no 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 no. Oh my god. That's horrible. God. Oh. I don't want to imagine that. I don't want... Oh, God. That's awful. Oh. Can you imagine? Can you imagine going to take a shit and you didn't bring toilet paper, so you grab a nearby leaf and it's this plant? Oh god. Oh. That hurt just to hear. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh. Let's say you're in Australia, you're in Queensland, you have to take a shit. So you take a shit in the middle of the woods, and you grab one of these, you grab a leaf of Groot's Hellspawn cousin, and all of a sudden, your nuts feel like they're being, like they have hot acid being poured on them, and are being electrocuted at the same time. God. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
I don't think it gets much worse than neurotoxin to the nuts. Touch!
Yeah, I don't think it gets any worse than that. Or at least not much worse. Jesus Christ. That is... God. Well, if there's one thing we know about Australia, it's that everything fucking hates you.
Australia has a lot of spiders, but recently we found a new one, because of course we fucking did. And the new one is the most certified Australia moment I've ever seen. For a bit of context, one of the several thousand spider species we are home to is the Sydney funnelweb.
Oh yeah, I know about this one. The most venomous spider in the world. Because of fucking course it's in Australia. Where else would it be? And specifically, the Sydney funnelweb is called that because it's only found in the Sydney area. Like, not even native to the Sydney it is only found in the Sydney area. Because of fucking course it is. Because Australia. I thought you were gonna say your nuts have someone who's been trapped for... What? You know what? Don't clarify. I don't want to know.
The deadliest spider on the planet. Because of course it's down here. Where the fuck else did you think you were going to find it? These scary looking fuckers are highly venomous and can flatline you with a bite in 15 minutes. And if you think wearing thick clothes will save you, be aware the bastards have fangs long enough to punch through shoe leather.
Holy
now, why
shit.
do I bring these little
I forgot about that part. That they have fangs long enough to punch through shoe leather.
Nightmares up. What is the one thing worse than a spider rocking armor-piercing rounds that can send you to heaven with same-day delivery? A bigger spider rocking the same perk setup. That's right.
God.
Australian scientists have found a brand new species of this funnel web that is even bigger. How much bigger? Well, the standard Sydney funnel web grows to around 5 centimetres or 2 inches. And I mean, if you're asking me, 2 inches is more than enough. 2 inches is actually fucking huge.
Absolutely. 2 inches? 2 inches is more than enough, mate. You can do quite a lot with 2 inches, if you know how to use it right. Wink wonk.
By comparison, this is the new one. It's twice the fucking...
What the fuck? Why did we need one that was twice the size? Like, just why? Why did we need a spider that's twice the size of the Sydney funnel web?
Size, cunt. 4 inches of 8-legged menace to the animal kingdom. But that isn't even the best part. See, do you know what they named this thing? Do you know what professional scientists named a supersized version of the most...
It's probably going to be something ridiculous. Like, the Biggie Biggie, or something like that.
dangerous spider on the entire fucking planet? The Newcastle Big Boy.
The Newcastle Big Boy? That's what they named it? The Newcastle Big Boy? Really?
Deadliest spider on the entire fucking globe. Big Boy. Only in Australia.
Only in Australia.
Australia's scariest spider is hiding a deep secret.
Oh, don't do that.
Introducing the huntsman, native to the land down under, and the #1 cause of tourists absolutely shitting themselves on camera.
I mean, if I remember right, these things are big. Like, really big. Bigger than what we just saw, the Newcastle Big Boy. I can't believe they named it the fucking Newcastle Big Boy. And also, I don't blame tourists for shitting themselves. Australia is fucking dangerous. I don't know why people choose to still live there. But, from what I know about Australia, there's danger around like every corner. You've got deer that are just looking for a fight, i.e. the kangaroos. You've got the funnel webs, you know, the most deadly spiders on the fucking planet. You've got the most deadly snakes on the fucking planet. The taipan, the brown snake, and I don't remember what the third one is. And then you've got the gimpy gimpy.
Look, in defense of said tourists,
died.
I will be the first to admit, this looks scarier than a f***ing job application. Those legs and the hair make him look like Slenderman's testicle.
Slenderman's testicle! Oh my god! Oh god! Oh my god! Oh! Oh fuck! Oh my god. Slenderman's testicle. Oh, that is a video title. That is a fucking video title. Oh my god. And the fucking caption, find my pages. Oh my god. Good god. Ghost, remember when we used to go camping and we just play Slender? Like, we just pretend to play Slender with each other while we were out camping? Oh, man. That reminds me of some good old days. Slenderman's testicles. Find my pages. Yeah, lore revolving around Raiven and Ghost. Oh my god. That was the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard. Oh my god. Slenderman's testicle. I gotta hear that again.
The arse legs and the hair make him look like Slenderman's testicle. Now, as if
that is the funniest fucking thing. Oh man. Slenderman's testicle is going to be my new thing. That is going to be my new thing. Jesus Christ.
and the hair make him look like Slenderman's testicle. Now, as if having a negative charisma stat wasn't bad enough, I regret to inform you that the Huntsman spider grows up to 30 centimeters in size.
Jesus Christ! We should have named that one the big boy. 30 centimeter. That's a foot long at Subway.
Making it the largest spider on the planet by leg span and legally allowing Subway to market him as a foot long.
Yeah. Subway Australia.
Being the spider equivalent of a Ford F-150, you'd think he'd have the common decency to be slow, you know, tank build.
Nope.
Unfortunately, the Huntsman is f***ing turbocharged. Now,
Jesus.
At this point in the video that I would inform you that he is also highly venomous, because it's Australia. However...
Of course. Am I a what? Am I a homestuck? No, I meant to be a vampire, dickhead.
That's his big secret.
Wait, what? Are you telling me this thing isn't highly venomous? Is that what you're trying to tell me here? Is that this thing is not highly venomous?
The Huntsman is a big sweetheart.
Why did you put the cat ears on him? And the blood, the finger, why? What the fuck? What? Alright, so apparently this guy's a sweetheart. I'll hear him out. I'll hear him out. Maybe he is.
You see, despite looking like an SCP, huntsmen are incredibly timid, and on the rare occasion they do bite, their venom is harmless. In fact, seeing one of these bad boys in your house is a blessing in disguise, because if you see a huntsman in your home, I guarantee you won't see any annoying ass flies or mosquitoes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because he's eaten them.
Oh, hell yeah. I wonder how my apartment feels about pet huntsman spiders. Wonder how they'd feel about that. Like... Yeah, how would they feel about that? Would they be fine with pet huntsman spiders? Cause I know I fucking hate having those flies and those mosquitoes just flying around, being absolute assholes. So yeah, would they be fine with that? Would they be fine with me having a pet huntsman spider? I mean, it's a win-win, really. Cause it's a win-win, cause I don't have to deal with the flies and the mosquitoes. He has a good food source. Everyone wins.
You see, he understands he's big enough that he should be paying rent, and so he contributes to the household in pest control. I personally have had one of these bad boys as an 8-legged roommate, and I can tell you, they're pretty good company. Except for the part where they cause car crashes.
Oh. Yeah, because they're so big. They're like the size of a fucking Minecraft spider. Yeah, that would be a problem. To be fair.
Yeah, you see, huntsmen like to hide in tight spaces and cracks, and they do it by flattening out their body to fit into them.
Flat! A man's is flatter than Pee-Pee Slayer.
Yeah. Now, in the house, that usually means you'll just find them behind a painting, but when you're flying down the highway at 110k an hour and decide to flip down the sun visor because God is trying to flashbang you...
Because of course. Like, when isn't God trying to flashbang you? Let's be completely real here. When isn't he trying to flashbang you?
Yeah, they like to sleep in there and you've just dropped one into your lap. Now, whatever you do, don't panic or you're gonna crash the...
Well, too late for that.
This bird has to rearrange its organs and skeleton just to lay an egg.
Oh god.
Guy is the kiwi bird, a species of ratite native to New Zealand this time. And the absolute...
Oh, New Zealand. Australia's slightly less deadly cousin.
Poster child for getting cucked by evolution. You see, this walking featherball is actually directly related to the emu, ostrich, and cassowary.
Oh god. Related to those fuckers, eh? Let's see, the ostrich, which buries its head in the sand. The emu, which won a war against people. And the cassowary, the Jurassic reject.
Being a member of the same family of flightless birds. However, there is a problem. You see, the rest of the Kiwis' bloodline actually looked up a build guide before picking their stat spread, and as such made sure to trade the whole flying thing for something useful. With all of his cousins specking into speed, size, and some kind of offensive capability. Made sure to trade the whole flying thing for something useful. With all of his
London bin knife. Nice.
Into speed, size, and some kind of offensive capability. So that leaves the question,
Human
what
drop
did the
kicked.
Kiwi pick to make up for not flying? Absolutely f***ing nothing. Kiwis
Really?
are tiny in comparison to their relatives.
Let's see. Ostrich, largest of the rat types. Emu, the one that won the war against Australia. Cassowary, which is fucking terrifying. The rhea. What the fuck is a rhea? And then there's the kiwi. What the fuck is that? Like, these are all big birds. What the fuck is this doing here?
Coming in at only 4 kilos in weight and 50 centimeters tall. This is because Kiwis evolved largely on an island with no natural predators, so they downsized.
We're throwing shots! We're throwing shots! We are just... Pow! Throwing shots here.
Traded out the knife feet and bloodlust for just being a little guy with a good attitude, which honestly worked pretty well for them until the British did British things.
Oh, of course. The British just had to show up.
And now they have to deal with cats and dogs trying to eat them. And considering this build was not designed for PvP, they have been
Stardew Valley
by invasive species that they are now unfortunately an endangered animal. But getting shafted by the British is just the beginning of the generational violation of the Kiwi, because these poor feathered fruits can't even reproduce without getting f***ed over. You see, the Kiwi bird's cousins are famous for laying huge eggs. I'm talking hit your protein macros in one meal-sized eggs. And you would think that is because they are large. And you would be wrong. Because their vertically challenged cousins have to lay eggs the same size. A Kiwi bird...
Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus! I feel bad for the Kiwis. My God. I am so sorry, Kiwis. You got fucked.
Size. A Kiwi bird lays eggs 20% the size of their body. With the egg being so bloody large, it rearranges their internal...
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Like, I've heard of something being so large it rearranges your organs. I didn't think that that was an actual thing. Holy shit.
Organs and stretches their rib cage just to be able to hold
God.
reference. That is like a human giving birth to a 15-kilo child. That's not a bun in the oven anymore. That's a whole f***ing bakery.
Whole bakery. Jesus Christ. I am so sorry, Kiwis. Alright, we'll do one more and then I gotta get ready for work.
This wasp is basically a xenomorph.
Oh God. Okay, continue.
Introducing the tarantula hawk wasp.
Oh, I know. I kinda know about these guys. Yeah, these guys are very docile. You have to get them absolutely livid for them to sting you. And, like, they won't get mad if you, like, swat them away. Like, you kinda, you know, flick your hand towards them, get them to go away. They won't get mad at that. Like, you have to actively be trying to get a tarantula hawk wasp to sting you.
possibly one of the most nightmare-inducing insects on the planet. And the reason it's such a threat to your mental health is because its hunting and reproduction strategy is ripped straight from Ellen Ripley's autobiography.
Oh, God.
But before we get to the strats, you're gonna have to learn a little bit about it first. Native to Australia, because of course it fucking is, this
I don't think it's just in Australia anymore. I think it can be found all over the world now, but might have been first found in Australia.
Is the largest wasp on the planet, coming in at a massive 2.5 inches, which, I mean, boys, we would all agree, well above average, right?
Yeah, exactly. 2.5 inches is really big.
Probably the most effective 2 inches has ever been, because it has the second most painful sting of any insect on the planet, coming in just barely behind the bullet ant. Pack and a half-inch stinger with a potent venom that has been described as blinding, debilitating, can't move my arm, and electric.
God.
Now, this.
Yeah, like I said, did you see that clip? The tarantula hawk wasp would rather run away from you. It would rather fly away. It took several, seconds before it actually stung Peterson. Yeah, it was trying to get away.
Behind the bullet ant. Pack and a half-inch stinger with a potent venom that has been described as blinding, debilitating, can't move my arm, and electric. Now, the
Gee. Again, don't do that. Like, don't stick a fork in an outlet, please.
size and poison aren't just for nothing, because as the name tarantula hawk wasp suggests, they are purpose-built, genetically perfect killing machines designed specifically to violate spiders, making Australia
Yeah, tarantula specifically.
basically an all-you-can-eat buffet for them. Execute the spiders. No, that'd be too normal. Hawk wasps use spiders to reproduce in one of the most horrific ways possible. And that all starts with a female hawk wasp hunting down a tarantula. As the buff bulking spider takes a wrong turn down a dark alley, the hawk wasp, noticing the 8 sets of TNs on his feet, proceeds to fucking jump him, flying down from above to land a sting into the spider's abdomen, instantly and permanently paralysing it. The Bug Harbour butcher then proceeds to drag the still completely conscious and aware spider into an isolated kill room, which is where the fucked up part really begins.
I mean, it was already fucked up before, but... What do you mean, this is where the fucked up part really begins?
Because our wasp isn't hungry. It's pregnant, and proceeds to lay its egg on the paralysed spider's abdomen. After about 3 to 4 days, that egg hatches into a larvae. A very, very hungry larvae. Fortunately, there's a whole bunch of fresh food right here underneath them. That food being the still paralysed, still very conscious and aware spider. The larvae burrows into the spider's abdomen and gets to work converting it into a KFC family bucket, consuming it from the inside out, purposely avoiding vital organs to keep the food nice and fresh. After it's done consuming a living being, the larvae breaks forth from the demolished corpse like a fucking chestburster and fucks off to continue the generational arachnid violation. Anywho, good luck getting any sleep tonight.
What the fuck? Oh God. Wow. Holy shit. I think that's a good note to end this on.